Okay, to plot points on a coordinate plane, you are always going to think of x and then y. X, comma, y. It's alphabetical order. X goes first and then the y. When we talk about the x, we're talking about the x-axis. The x-axis is the horizontal number line. It runs left and right. And the y-axis is the vertical number line. It runs up and down. Okay, so to find the ordered pair for point A here, we're going to see where does it hit the x-axis and where does it hit the y-axis. So this one hits the x-axis. I'm just going to do a little dotted line to show you. It's not hitting at 1. Even though that's the first line right there, they're not counting by ones. If 1 is right here, this is halfway to 1. It's half, 1/2, okay? So the, or you could say 0.5. So the x value is going to be 1/2. And the y value, let's see where it's hitting the y-axis. That's a little easier to identify. Do you see how it's hitting right here at 4? So point A is at 1/2, comma 4. So when you put it into, you can either do, into Khan Academy, you can either do 1/2 or you can do 0.5 as a decimal. Okay, let's look at B. B, where is it hitting the x-axis? On the x-axis, it's lying right on the x-axis. So it's hitting at, here I'm going to write A here, and then B is hitting at -3 on the x-axis. And where is it hitting on the y-axis? If I went all the way over here, it's actually hitting at 0. And you're going to notice that if the ordered pair is laying right on the axis, one of those numbers is going to be 0. If it's on the x-axis, then the y will be 0. And if it's on the y-axis, then the x will be 0. All right, so then let's go put that in, -3, 0. And then the last one is C. Where is C hitting the x-axis? Right here at -1. -1. And where is it hitting the y-axis? Right there at +1. +1. And that is C. -1, +1. All right, and check it. And if you're practicing these and you get to the end, you can just always refresh the screen and it'll start over and you can practice your 7 problems again. So on this one, they're asking us to plot this ordered pair, 0, 8.5. So 0, I'm just going to grab any one of these dots, 0 on the x-axis. See the x-axis? They're all positive numbers over here, negative numbers over here. So at 0, it has to be right there. And then 8.5 on the y, since it's positive, I'm going to go up 8. And I'm not going to quite go to 9. I'm going to go right in the middle. So that is 0, 8.5. And this one here is -4, -9. So I'm going to take another dot, doesn't matter which one. I'm going to go to -4 on the x-axis. That's right there. And then -9 on the y-axis. If they're negative on the y, they're going to be down here at the bottom. So I'm going to take this and go all the way down to -9. And then I'll just double check. Is this crossing at -4 on the x-axis and -9 on the y-axis? Yes, it is. And then the last one is -6, 5. -6, 5. I always just like to drag the dot right back to the origin to start at 0, 0. And then let me drag it to -6 on the x-axis first. And then the +5 on the y-axis means I'm going to go up to +5 up here. And be careful because as you're dragging it, it kind of tends to, go to the left or right a little bit. Make sure that you are exactly lined up with -6 on the x-axis and exactly lined up with 5 on the y-axis. Okay, and then you check and keep going and just practice, practice, practice makes perfect with these. Hope this helped.